Hi, hun. Just a reminder, I'll be home late tonight. Can you get something to eat on your way home from the office?
Seriously? Again? You know I hate getting takeout. Why can't you just come home first to make dinner? You can go after that.
Home is half an hour in the other direction from the hospital. Not to mention the time it takes to make dinner. You know how tired I have been with everything that is going on.
Then just skip your visit today. Is it that big of a deal to miss one visit?
Yes, of course it is. You haven't been there for a while, so you don't know how bad my dad looks. But every visit is precious right now. And I need to be there for my mom. They have been together for so long. It is hard for all of us.
Yeah. I know you're the perfect little family.
That is just mean.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just want my wife back. I hate that you're going out there so often. I hardly see you.
I'm only there a few times a week. It is not like I am going to the hospital for fun. My dad is dying from cancer.
I know, and I do understand. Most of the time. You're just gonna make it up to me. Luckily, you will have plenty of options with that big fat insurance check we'll get when your dad croaks.
Did you seriously just use that word? You're being a really horrible person right now.
Oh geez. I'm sorry, I was just trying to lighten the mood.
Just stop being so insensitive. You know how sad I am. I would rather have my father with me than any amount of money.
Of course you would, honey. I am sorry. I just meant all that money's gonna go a long way in providing some comfort. I didn't try to be mean. You go and take all the time you need with your family.
Thank you. I will speak to you later. Where are you? I am home and everything is dark.
Hi, babe. I wasn't in the mood to sit around alone all night. And I wanted something to eat. So I met some friends for a bite to eat.
Did you get that bite at the bar down the road?
Yes, I did. I guess you could come if you want to. Just don't come if you're gonna sit with a long face all night. You tend to bring the mood down after one of your hospital visits. We just want to have a little bit of fun.
As generous as that invitation is, I wouldn't dream of intruding, despite really needing you tonight.
Is it yet another dad thing? Can we have a break for just one night? Did he die?
No, he was put on a ventilator and probably won't wake up again.
Well, there it is. We could have weeks more of this sulking around. Just let me have this one night.
Sure, Milo, whatever you say. Just do me one favor. Don't let the alcohol inspire you to be super generous again. Last time you spent thousands on paying the bar tab for all of your friends.
Don't be such a greedy cow. We can afford to treat my friends a little.
Then how about doing it with your credit card this time? Instead of mistakenly using mine. It is not fair.
Stop with all the moaning. You have more money than me. What happens to what is yours is mine?
Except that it is always mine when you want to splurge. We make the same salary. I just save more. Use your own.
I have more expenses than you do. Expenses I need. Besides, your parents are always happy to give you a few dollars to tide us over.
Your fancy sports car was not an expense we needed. And there is no way that I'm asking my mom for money while my dad is this sick. So you better be careful with our money, or we are just going to be broke. And you will have to live with that.
Your dad's illness is messing with our lives. I just told my friends it would be better if he just went already, and we could get back to normal. Except we would be loaded.
Did you seriously tell your friends that? That is horrible. How could you say that? After everything Dad has done for us?
Always with how great the old man is. I'm just calling it as I see it, baby.
I am going to assume you are very drunk. Or you wouldn't be saying these horrible things. You can't be that much of a jerk. Or it would completely break my heart.
This is killing my vibe. How about we just talk later?
Not continuing this conversation sounds great. Just don't make me up when you get home. I don't want to see you tonight. Are you sure you can't come with me? I know you are busy, but I need you.
I am sorry, honey, but I have to work. I wish I could be there to support you. Please, hug your mom for me.
Thank you for being so sweet the last few days. It has meant a lot. I wish you could come with me too, but I understand.
If we weren't working on such a big project at work right now, I would be. All the overtime is killing me. I've been wanting to talk to you about that. Back and forth between home and the hospital has been rough on you, and the drive to the office late at night has been killing me.
That is true.
And I know you worry about me all alone at home, without your delicious meals every day. I've been lost, but I think I might have the solution.
What's that?
You've already taken time off from work. You could easily go and stay with your mom for a few days. Then you can support her, and you can be close when your father needs you.
That would be great, but what about you?
I will go and stay with my parents while you're gone. Their place is closer to the office anyway, easier when I work late. And besides, there are some serious benefits. I'll be fed like a king. My mom cooks even better than you do, LOL.
I guess that works. But I'll miss you. Will you come to the hospital when you can?
Of course, honey. But I don't see myself having any time to come and visit.
It's over. Daddy's gone.
Ah, I am sorry, sweetheart. How are you doing? How's your mom?
We're hanging in there, but I need your support. Can you come?
I am sorry, sweetie. I just can't right now. We're so busy at the office. After this, I will take some time off and just be with you.
That sucks, but I understand. I appreciate you taking the time to message me, even when you were so busy.
Don't worry, I have a whole list of new toys you can buy to show your appreciation. Soon as Daddy's insurance comes in, we can make it rain.
Are you really talking about money right now?
I was just joking to lighten the mood. Maybe you're just overreacting a little because your emotions are wild.
Maybe. I need some rest too. But you will for sure be at the funeral, right?
What'll that be?
We are arranging it for Saturday. Then my aunt and uncle can come too. And there is no work, so I hope you can come.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But you know that it's Jace's bachelor weekend. I can't back out now.
It is my father's funeral. I am sure that Jace would understand that this is beyond our control.
But I wouldn't. I've been excited about this for months. Can't just change my plans. It's not like your dad's gonna be less dead if I'm not there. Just let me have some fun, darn it.
Wow. Just wow. I thought we were in a better place. But right now, I don't even want you there anymore. We can talk when I get back.
How are you doing, honey?
Hi, Kath. I'm doing okay. Thank you for the flowers you sent. My mom and I appreciated your support.
Of course, we are family. I think of you as my own daughter. I just wish we could have done more. The only thing that gave me some comfort was knowing that my son was there for you.
Yes, I am sure Milo tried his best to be.
You know, I don't always like how he treats you, but this time he proved me wrong. Taking time off from work and staying with you and your mom all this time, it must have been a real support to have him there constantly.
You mean the last 2 weeks? He took time off?
Yes, he even told them he would take unpaid leave. But his boss was so generous, he told him to take all the time he needed. Luckily, they weren't very busy right now, so they could spare him. Isn't that sweet?
Very sweet, but I'm confused. Are you telling me he was off all this time?
Now I am confused. Why are you acting like you didn't know? He was down there with you the entire time. We even went over to water your plants while you were gone.
My head is spinning. Just to be clear, he was off work and he wasn't living with you?
You are worrying me, Amy. I'm going to phone you to clear things up.
No, not right now. I will speak to you soon, but please do me a favor. Don't speak to Milo right now. I need to figure things out first.
Whatever you need, I'll speak to you at the funeral.
Have you been home yet?
Oh, yes, I for sure have. How nice of your mother to keep it so clean for me.
That's all you're gonna say? Nothing about the papers on the table?
Oh, the divorce papers that you signed? What would you like me to say about those papers, Milo? I signed them. We are officially not married anymore.
No fight? No argument? LOL. That was easy. I thought it was gonna be much harder to get rid of your sulky face. When can I expect my money in my bank account?
What money would that be? You aren't getting a cent from me.
Nice try. I know you inherited millions. I am entitled to half of that. Why do you think I stuck around as long as I did?
Oh, I got hundreds of millions, but sadly that has nothing to do with you. Do you really think that you are going to get a cent of my father's money? Are you joking?
We were married when he died. It isn't up to you. I get half.
LOL, you really should have done more research. But doing your homework has never been your strong suit, has it, honey? An inheritance is not considered a marital asset. You left, you get none of it.
What? You can't be serious? That isn't fair. I put up with you for years. I deserve that money.
That is too bad for you. I guess your friends will have to pay for their own drinks for now.
Fine, but I'm entitled to spousal support. Don't think I don't know about the cash account Daddy set up for you when we got married. It might not be as much as I'd hoped, but I can still live really comfortably with that money.
Oops, you won't be getting any of that either. You remember the prenup we signed before we got married? It said that you'd get nothing if you cheated.
But you never filed that. You promised.
Yes, I have to admit I did say that. At that stage, I didn't think that it was needed. But since I never thought we would use it, why not file it? It made my dad happy, so why not? I guess that Daddy saved me once again.
But honey, you're making a mistake. I never cheated on you. I wouldn't. I was just frustrated that you weren't giving me any attention. We can work on our marriage and fix things.
LOL, nice try, Milo. We are done. And my money is all going with me.
You cow. You can't prove I cheated. I'm gonna take everything I can. I already quit my job. You owe me.
That is sad for you, but I owe you nothing. You see, I found out that you were off work and not visiting your parents. During the worst days of my life, you were cheating on me. The PI I hired had some lovely photos of you and your friend. You won't get anything.
Are you seriously leaving me without anything? Even the house is in your name. You're gonna force me to move home to my parents?
That might not even be an option for you. Your parents have been great through all this. They are not happy with you. I guess you are stuck with your new girlfriend. I hope she can cook, LOL. Bye, Milo. Have a nice life. It has been a year, one of the best and hardest years of my life. My mom and I both took some time together and traveled. We will always miss my dad. But we can have each other at least, which is more than I can say for Milo. He has been left with no money and no family. His parents disowned him, but I see them regularly and have made sure they are taken care of. Surprisingly, I don't miss Milo at all. Instead, it has been like a weight has been lifted off me. I'm going to be okay.
Maria, it's been a while. Do you know who this is?
How did you get my WhatsApp ID? What do you want?
Don't be so mad. How have you been?
I'm fine. So what do you want?
I'm so happy you haven't changed. Short-tempered Maria. I wanted you to know that I'm getting married.
Oh, congratulations.
That's all? Rather a trite reply. I contacted you because I want you to come to my wedding. You're coming, right?
Huh, you're inviting me? That's really in poor taste, don't you think?
Really? After all, I met my fiancé because of you, Maria. So it's only natural that I want your blessing.
Maybe it's just me, but I have no idea what's going on in that head of yours.
Really? Haven't you gotten over it already? It's been 2 years since Kent and you broke up.
I am totally over it. It's a part of my past. A terrible, dark part of my past.
Well, then that's fine. Can I ask you to make a toast?
Is it really fun playing around with others' feelings? You know I'm not an appropriate guest for your wedding.
Yes, it's totally fun. Psych! I'm not that cruel.
FYI, I'm not attending your wedding. So let it go, okay?
Are you serious?
Of course I am. Why?
Oh, I guess it hurts that Kent, with high socioeconomic status, dumped you for someone as beautiful, thin, and well-versed as me.
High socioeconomic status? Kent?
Of course. You are aware, Maria, that Kent works for a prestigious company.
Oh, that. It doesn't make a difference to me.
You don't have to pretend. Between you and me, my life is going to be so glamorous and exciting as super wealthy Kent's wife.
You must be so happy to have your so glamorous and exciting life.
I wonder if it's because I'm so charming. The reason that Kent dumped you, his girlfriend of 5 years.
You're mistaken there. You know I'm the one that ended it with Kent.
Oh, that's right. My bad. You ended it with Kent when you realized I was Kent's soulmate, right?
Well, Kent hooking up with you is the reason we broke up. But now I'm glad it happened and I'm no longer with Kent.
Really? Are you, super happy now?
Actually, I am, so will you quit bothering me?
I'm not bothering you, but a part of me wonders if your so-called happiness is really a big fat lie. It's not like you have a boyfriend or anything.
Actually, I'm going to get married too. And unlike you, I would never lie about my happiness.
Maria, you're getting married too? Congratulations! What does your fiancé do? And why didn't you tell me you have a boyfriend?
There was no way I would want to tell you anything about my personal life on my own. Anyhow, we're both busy right now, so we'll wait until things settle down at work to plan our wedding.
Busy? How sad that you and your fiancé have to work to the bone on the whim at your jobs.
He works for a multinational trading company. He's busy studying for various certifications.
Trading company? Does he have a good salary?
Well, it is one of the biggest trading companies in the world. He's really busy because he has to go to many different countries for work. Switzerland, Africa, even Tahiti.
Wow, that sounds promising. Just how did you meet such a catch?
He's a regular at the cafe I own. We often talked when he came in, and one thing led to another, and...
What? Maria, you own a cafe? I didn't know.
After Kent and I broke up, I wanted something of my own that no man can take away. I've always loved going to cafes, so I decided to open up my own cafe.
Really? And is business good?
I'm lucky. My regulars leave me great reviews and often tell their friends, colleagues about the cafe. The cafe's been featured in a couple of magazines, and I've been interviewed for some local TV shows as well. As a result, we're really busy.
What the? I mean, it must be a great cafe to be in magazines, on TV.
Thank you. I'm finally able to open my second cafe, so I'm extremely busy right now.
I see. But if you're so busy and making so much money, you don't really need your trading company husband, do you? Why don't you introduce him to me so I can have him?
Excuse me? Aren't you going to marry Kent?
That was my plan, but when I checked online, employees of trading companies make way more than Kent. So, it would be better for me to marry someone who works for a trading company.
Holly, do you realize how rude that statement is?
My bottom line is I want to be rich and go to high society events and parties. If I can find someone higher than Kent's socioeconomic status, I'm going to go after that guy.
You really are a selfish brat. And what makes you think I would introduce my own fiancé to someone like you? I can't believe you're even asking me this.
Fine. It doesn't have to be your fiancé. It could be one of his colleagues. I mean, as long as their salaries are super high, anyone in his trading company will do. But he can't be an uggo. We need to look good in the pictures.
Let me make myself clear. I will not introduce a single man to you, Holly. And you contacting me like this really is a nuisance.
A nuisance? I thought I was doing you a favor, letting you know I'm getting married. I thought you would be all alone and miserable after your breakup with Kent. But instead, you're so happy and successful. How can you do this to me?
To you? You have nothing to do with my success and happiness. Wait, you contacted me because you thought I would be miserable? And you wanted to rub it in? Just how much free time do you have?
I'm super busy. I made time to contact you. But I never imagined this. Give me back what was supposed to be my happily ever story.
I never received or believed your story. And I have nothing left to say to you, so goodbye.
Wait. Don't be so mean to me. I'm sure there must be someone from your fiancé's company you can introduce me to.
No, thank you. And you really should think about how you ask people for things. Anyhow, I'm busy. So goodbye.
Hey, answer your phone.
Why are you bothering me so early in the morning? I have to go to work. I'm busy.
Why did you go behind my back and tell Kent everything?
Oh, about that. I told him. So what?
You and Kent are over. What gives you the right to contact him? Don't think you can get him back. You know women who can't let go of their past loves aren't liked by other women.
I had something I wanted to tell him, so I contacted him. End of story.
Then why does Kent know everything? The only plausible reason is you told him. Did you know he doesn't want to marry me anymore? It's all your fault.
I thought there shouldn't be any secrets between you two since you're going to get married. And if he can't accept you as you are, maybe you two weren't meant to be together. Also, how can you complain about Kent when you're the one who wanted to trade up with my fiancé?
That? I was joking. I can't believe you thought I was serious.
You were joking. Then why did you ask me numerous times to introduce you to someone from my fiancé's company? It didn't sound like a joke to me.
Anyhow, it was a joke, okay? So contact Kent and tell him it was all a misunderstanding.
What misunderstanding? I just sent Kent screenshots of our chat. He just came to the same conclusion as me.
What?
Why did you have to send him screenshots of our chat? Maybe because you were being really patronizing and rude? I have my pride, you know. And Kent was special to me once. But you totally tossed him out when you thought you had a chance at a richer guy, right?
But still, you went too far. Kent has blocked my number. I can't even call him.
Well, his reaction is understandable. But doesn't that work out well for you as well? Just look for another wealthy man.
It isn't easy finding a wealthy man. I finally found Kent and he barely met my minimum requirements. I expect you to take responsibility and fix this situation somehow.
Then maybe you should give up on getting married. I can't force Kent to marry you. He has his own feelings and opinions towards you. I can't control. Why don't you find him and trick him into marrying you again?
I can't do that. I already quit work because I thought I was getting married. I have given up everything. I have no cards left to play to get him back.
Well, that's none of my concern. But I think you really shouldn't base your happiness on a man. And as you know, women who can't let go of their past loves aren't liked by other women.
Oh, you really are infuriating. Just because you're a successful cafe owner. My life going down the toilet is really none of your concern, right?
Yep, none of my concern. It's not like I have a lot of time to waste on things that don't concern me. And I'll have you know, the cafe wasn't always successful. In the beginning, it was hard, and I was really scared. But in a way, because of you, I realized I had nothing to lose anymore. So I overcame my fears.
I really hate people who say things that just sound good. It's just noise. Lots of loud, boring, useless noise.
I'm not just saying things that sound good. I'm not just making noise. But there is one thing I can say to you. Happiness is not something that's easy to acquire.
If you really want to be patronizing and all, the least you can do is introduce me to a great guy or two.
That's enough. You are in no position to be asking me this.
You know, we used to be friends.
We aren't friends anymore. I only see you as an awful woman who stole my boyfriend. I thought Kent was terrible too, but...
That's right. Kent's also the bad guy here, so don't be nice to him. And Maria, there must have been something wrong with you for me to be able to steal Kent from you so easily.
To be honest, I wasn't sure if I should tell Kent. It's not like I have feelings for him anymore, but we were together for a long time. And he cheated on me. But the main reason I told him was you, Holly. You were so evil. You brought out my dark side.
Your dark side? You are the freaking daughter of Satan. There's no way I can win.
Oh, please. You're as evil as me. But you're right. You could never beat me.
Okay, I admit it. I lost. Just keep kicking me now that I'm down.
You know this isn't enough. Do you know how depressed I was after you hooked up with Kent? I don't think you'll ever understand how hard it was for me.
About that, I am sorry. I know it's too late and there's nothing I could do now, but as fellow Kent victims, can't we get along?
Don't lump me together with you. I have a fiancé, remember? Anyhow, why don't you try some self-reflections? Analyze why you act this way. It's popular nowadays.
I can't do that. I've never done anything like that before.
Then just be depressed for the rest of your life. I don't want to have anything to do with you ever again. So don't contact me.
Maria, please help me. I'm no good at being alone.
Read my text carefully. Don't ever contact me again. Holly went to Kent's apartment to profusely apologize, but of course, he didn't forgive her, so the wedding was off. Holly was the type of woman who cannot exist without a man, so she started dating random men. Most of them were married, which did not end well for her. She never thought bragging about her wedding to me would lead to such a devastating outcome. It was definitely beyond what she could possibly imagine. And because I really didn't have any feelings for Kent, her efforts to rub it in my face were really all in vain.